Look at that blue wood outside. Oh man, that blue wood outside. Man, that's some crazy shit out there. Jeez, some crazy shit. A lot of shit everywhere. Well, I like staying inside if I can. Oh, hate tracking in it, seeing inevitably anyone at any time have a 99.99, who knows how many more nines percent of being human. I'm not human. Yeah, I just look at someone and I'm gonna tell that they ain't human. About would it be more targeting with my eyesight? Yeah. Cause I tried to be self-respectful, dignified. Not so much respectful to you all, because clearly, look at what is in the Oval Office. This is a celebration right now. I haven't had these many videos since my last channel. I don't think. Since then, Otherwise, but 700 videos. I don't know. Some of them might be privated, or I don't know how it works. But all together, though, yeah, that's a lot of work. Plus my TikTok, guaranteed over, if not 700 around. No matter what, even with the privated or chain linked, or whatever you call it, where you can only view it with the link. Yeah, hit me like a ton of bricks here, moments, swears, or whenever. Regardless, though, like clearly, there's a lot of these non-humans that still believe, though, that the world, that the planet is a spear and it's spinning, and that they're going to be like solar system, like solar flares from the sun. Like what? And they're going to be asteroids or meteors or earthquakes. All those meteor crashes that you see, where are they? Where are they? Is the government going to admit that they took them, or what? Like, I don't see no giant walk in the middle of there. Jeez. Ay. Not one fragment. Not one fragment. And it's supposed to be a lot. You know why? Because it's a firmament. Yeah. The firmament. And I hear, though, that vaporizes over time. Yeah. I heard it called like sky glass or something like that. Oh, FBI. Oh no. Jeez. But regardless, though, yeah, the firmament also self-repairs itself. Every time they hit a rocket in it, like that one Elon Musk rocket. Like, how sick is it to know that they are for injustice and lies and manipulation? That all of it was a show, especially with the whole Twitter deal. The Twitter deal was a deal just in case that they didn't got the secure funding from Congress to Ukraine, the 40 billion. I'm telling you, though, that it's more or less a show, because they always can turn on the presses, print out the money. They can. They know it. And people are saying, oh, the stimulus bills have hurt the economy. No, it was the ones that wherever the money went, the dark money out of it, the bills, because they apparently went for pet projects, not for the people. If it went for the people, it would have boosted the economy. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You gotta pick and choose. Does it help the economy giving money to the people? But it supposedly hurts the economy if the government takes it and do whatever with it. Because apparently it ain't going for goods and services. I said for underground bunkers. But highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. They don't want to pay for food. They think they rulers of this planet. Damn. Swears. They literally think they're going to rule over us. Can you think how mad that is? Like, this happened before, by the way, that they made underground cities and stuff, and they somehow crawled out of woodwork, out of post-flood, and started acting like they were gods and stuff. It's in human history. It certainly wasn't all the same like that, but somewhat. I'm just recently thinking back now, or I have been, I'm at before now, today, this morning, actually, around this morning maybe, or early afternoon, I forgot. Well, regardless though, that the experiences I had with these so-called entities, they come in through belief system, but I denounce them because they don't want to help me. So I just, tell them be gone, or I attack them. They somehow get their belief, and from others who are not human. By the way, they ain't human. So what are they? They invaders, and that's why you're going to need another flood. See, the last one with the Tartaria, it was a mud flood. They were going through human meat suits. Yeah. And that way you saw them look like giants. Because they had to be bigger, you know what I mean? Gotta be bigger and taller, Yeah, you can tell the dominance that they exude. Apparently, they was up to no good, and Creator God destroyed them. They took them down a peg or two. 3 or 4 sometimes. Some of them, for sure. It was huge, apparently. I think they were going to get bigger. Like, it was going to do the whole thing all over again. And of course, that they had, sex parties and whatnot. They always have something like that, orgies and stuff. And it's like the same script over and over and over again. And that's what they want to do now. They want to come in from the stars, supposedly, land down and be like, free humanity, supposedly. But 99% of the population is non-human. And the 1%, and less than 1% here is human. Now, you probably be like, well, that don't make sense. Like, why can't they take what's of humans off and do whatever they want with them elsewhere? I tell you why. Because apparently we are the chosen ones. What left to a certain degree. If there were no humans here, that's going to be causing a lot of problems for the Creator God and his, supposed creation, right? So I'm surprised they got this far though. But like, if I were Creator God, I wouldn't be turning too many cheeks. If you even had eating cheeks or need eating of that. Regardless though, about that cheek turning, I'm telling you though that they cannot keep this going on forever. They know it too. I've noticed it. And a lot of them are falling apart. And they are panicking where they, skin and flesh and like they are manifesting through the meat suit. Like it's almost like they're being pulled from the meat suit, and that they're becoming like zombified or whatever, breaking down. Like somehow they are still operating, and yet you can still see them every now and again. They look like they are like been through hell, like they've been through like a world war or something like that, like through it. they somehow came on through the other side, or they worked at like some factory assembly line working factory for like 3 decades or more, like straight. Jeez. Like, it's really looking pretty daunting at how insane it is. I just saw a female complaining about how her friends are having relationships and children and stuff, and yet she can't have any children, right? Not because she can't have it per se. I think she actually cannot too, but she ain't saying that. By the way, she ain't saying that. She looked like she'd fallen apart. I know it was grainy video, and it wasn't professional video. Like I can, adjust my phone. She must have had like a crappy phone. I can adjust my settings, just like what I'm doing right now with the infrared. I'm angry. Oh yeah, I'm technically celebrating. Yeah, because of my 700 video mark. Now you probably be like, also, well, okay, she falling apart and she having a midlife crisis, possibly just a little early on, maybe a couple of years, and all the guys are running away and so on and so forth. But red pill. Why are you celebrating for 700? 700? Like not 1,000? Not 900? Not 800? Well, think about 7, but think about 7. Think about 7, right? Think about it. That's pretty close to 1,000. It's more than 600. It's less than 800. It's a good number, right? 7. 7. It's even in the Bible. It's also known as good luck and stuff, right? So, 7 is a lucky number, right? So, currently got 700. So, why not, celebrate that milestone? Jeez. Yeah. But yeah, totally, and that's getting worse and worse for them. They know that they are falling apart on average. They know they're having mental problems, and I see how they thinking are. I see how their thinking is. It's not leveled. Like there's all kinds of attributes and stuff, like skill sets and mindsets, whatever, right? And we humans seem to be more leveled with it all, especially if we are, evolving, gaining information, strategizing and stuff. Oh man, I love gaming. Gaming is awesome. I can't wait till hologram gaming, and it'd be like good exercise. Yeah, hologram gaming, doing an actual dodge roll instead of being a kilter, controlling a kilter with a controller. You are the kilter, right? Yeah. So my reaction time to things would be way better because I would have a lot of practice to hologram gaming. Yeah. Yeah. Why would you need to jump over cliffs? A cliff to another cliff when you could do it safety of your own home with a hologram floor. It looks like the cliff, under you, and there's another cliff, right across from you, like 6 feet. Jeez, jump over that 6 feet mark. If you can't, you fell, right? Trippy, but yeah, it's easy, right? There's gonna be all kinds of layout environments. Who knows how it goes, but if these damn not humans are eliminated, or a lot of them are going to have to be eliminated sooner or later, anyways. Because they're evil, anyways. Pure evil, like they know reasoning with them at all. Like, I still don't think long term could ever reason with the not humans. They probably come back with an army somewhere and be like, "This is our home." They probably be like that. Jeez. Oh, I know what humans will be doing once we get freedom and rights and stuff. We'd be making weapons and preparing against any threats out there. We'd be mastering our psionics and stuff, capabilities. Always best to be prepared. They know it. They know that we're going to be mortal enemies forever. They know it. They know it. That's why they was like going to go war with us. They still going to war with us. They going to war with us right now. They got foreign combatants, terrorists everywhere, everywhere, and they been secretly trying to kill us off here and there. The best of us too. The reason why they ain't doing me because they probably look at the population of humans. See, man. See, again, it's super close, super close. Jeez, I suppose Creator God in heaven have no, reason not to destroy the whole place. Like not literally, but like the not humans here, destroy them all over the place. Jeez, hey. You think you could reason with them, but when you find out you can't, it's quite insane. Quite insane. Now, you would probably be like, "Oh, John," or "Red Pill, why are you not hating against the Creator God for you going through hell?" Directly, I'm not going through hell because of him or Creator God. Whatever you want to say, how you want to say. I'm not going to hell directly through hell, like directly because of him. His decisions. I can understand to a degree, but not very much more. True. See how the history is so far adding up. I can forget a lot, but if they're more, gonna be harder over time. I ain't gonna lie. That there seems to be a distance to go, and it depends on how that distance is. I would at least like to make it over the finish line, right, in one piece, mentally, psychologically, intellectually, and many more things positive that you want to keep a hold on to. Jeez. But yeah, just last night I was doing some, figuring stuff out and stuff. It's like, it's freaking obvious that they've been trying to persecute me or like punish me or something like that over time, torture me. Where did the end go? I don't even know. Like, it seemed like a suicide mission. They literally think that they are privileged to war over the Creator God creation. I don't understand that. And they want to live through us, by the way. They think that safety is hiding through us. That is not safe for them. I do believe, though, that Creator God is about ready to take off the metaphysical gloves or gauntlets and not hold back. Yeah. Anymore. Like, it's going to be a purge. something like that. And if they want to screw each other over and stuff like that, because at the certain point they condemn themselves, they're so-called young also, like they don't have any morality. Like Alex Caller would be talking about the Andromedan children and stuff like that, like, oh, how cute. They just had demonic or an evil fallen angel descendants as any other. They just as evil. They still go through the same programming. They find out certain amount of information and they always go the same path. And I think the Creator God is almost, I would presume by now, because how things are, I understand. I think he is literally done testing you all. And I think he might just, not have any more sympathy. So I wouldn't. I would condemn you all. You screwed me over so many different times and my humanity. Like, Willie? You give me no hope for any type of stability from yourselves. The only hope Willie is anymore is that the Creator God steps in with the army. That's the only hope not anymore, because there's no stopping you all. You are too adamant. You're too suicidal. You won't stop. You're demonic, evil, twisted creatures. Beasts. You got one-track mind. And you won't stop. You can keep laughing all you want. You keep on doing what you do. What you told to do. Like a puppet you are. Doesn't even matter. Because at the end of the day, it's looking pretty bad for you all. Really bad. And it's going to get worse. And when it get worse, don't be surprised. If I didn't tell you so. Because I already told you so. Like I said, I already condemn you. Like if it was up to me, you'll all be dead. Or doomed. Destroyed. Splattered across the, wherever. Like, you will be like stardust. Yeah, stardust. You'll be like nothing. I think the fact that you are nothing compared to humanity is what really fuels and pisses you off. But it's like, don't you have any killing a damn about, anything? Like, are you really going to suicide mission and condemn you all? Because that's what it looks like. You condemning where you come from, how you, came from point A to point B, wherever way. You condemning each other. Like, like at a certain point, pregnant females inhabiting, non-human baby being developed in a human or not human mother. Yeah, that if it's not human mother, she dies too. If it's a human mother, that baby dies. Keep that in mind. Yeah. You won't get no sympathy from me or most of the human males. That's gonna be very bad to deal with. I've been noticing you've been trying to use your mind control type of deleting information, coercing information, being forgotten and stuff. I don't want to make that video too long. But you've been using your matrix technologies. Matrix technologies as in brain manipulating technology. Like the results or in like information. Always go to a slightly different path and for a little time and then quit, go to another path, so on and so forth. And it's like a a WAP port. It's a all the way back to square one type of thing. Now, I will admit though that not only was I affected too, like that with the matrix technologies, but of course you got quantum AI and stuff. So you've seen this result, by the way. You've seen this result, but you couldn't stop me forever. And it always going to build up. Um, you do not want to try to fully control my mind. You apparently been doing that to my humanity, because I'm the only one that wakes, and I think it should be easy though. But I have been knowing that for the past 4 or 5 years, even though it should be way sooner, like teenage years, I should have been, like, wait a second, what's going on here? Like, more aware than just recently, or like 5, years, or even 6 or 7, doesn't matter. Like, that's insane. Like, matrix technologies, jeez. Either you killed me or you literally brainwashed me. But yeah, seeing how I'm the only one, and I do see that there is a confliction with you all. Like, a faction of you all is good, but majority of you are pure evil. You're doing evil, it's it. You're going through the wrong in conclusion. But anyways, what I'm getting at is myself thinking mentally, psychologically, like my processes, like I'm just trying to live and enjoy what I can, and I hope things get better, type of mentality, process, understanding about situations, events. But thinking positively like that didn't help. So I had to go up and beyond over time. And for like over a year and a half, been deleting information from my mind. Of course, there are always repercussions. I like how you all fall apart. It does pleases me to know that you get your justice deserves, because for someone who loves truth and justice, admires it, wants it, craves it, jeez, no homo. But anyways, I do want to see it, and I want to believe it more. I do believe that mass majority going to go zombie. You're going to come down, and you're going to try to fix a lot of them, if you can. And you're going to have replacements, cloning tanks and stuff. And you're going to have, just basically just like Tartalia. Just like Tartalia. And you're going to do the same thing, just like every other, civilization that fell. Jesus, where's... You're like locusts. Jeez. It's insane. It's like all over the place. You can tell though that I have adapted to a lot of programming. Yeah. I did loopy loops. Around some programming. Yeah. You can tell. I might be a genius, but I ain't stupid.